Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday night hangout with the FOMO squad. We were just talking about the movie that we've seen the most. So, what's the movie you've seen the most? If you're in the chat, let us know. For me, it's The Dark Knight. For Hagen, or I guess the most times is what we're saying.
Yeah, for me, it's either Forrest Gump. I actually thought of another one because I can't quite remember. It's either Forrest Gump, Toy Story 2, or Dinosaur.
Okay, Dinosaur's legit.
Yeah, and I'm Roadhouse or Young Guns. Both are on TBS all the time.
Those are such good movies.
I'm going. I said it's one of the zombie ones. I'm going to say Return of the Living Dead because I watched that like crazy in college. And then Die Hard. Love me Die Hard.
Yeah, these are all solid choices. This is why I like you guys. Let's see, K Munin, The Last Samurai, and then Phil said The Fifth Element. I love The Fifth Element. That's a really good one. Let's say hi to the chat. So before I do that, let's see, my brother-in-law jumping in way early.
Hey, he was first.
He was, but you were second.
Second call.
There's Rich from Big Nasty Comics. Hey, Rich. Adam from Up and Adam. Oh, the FOMO squad is awesome.
Really good one.
Oh,
that's a good one.
This gets embarrassing. Chris Parker.
What's up, Chris?
Says he'll be back. There's Michael. Just Michael. Oh, it's JSS Brooklyn.
Hey, dude.
Thanks for being here, man.
JSS, can you share a link to the War of 1812 Wikipedia page? Thank you.
Man.
My friend Himbo. Already saw Phil, but Phil's here. Eric from 9 Panel Grid. Oh, yes. Chris Parker says Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
We forgot about that one.
Christina Payne is here. Hey, Christina. Big Nasty.
That movie was Cannibal Corpse.
Are they in that movie?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Was the rhino scene in the first Pet Detective or the second Pet Detective?
Second one, I think, because he went to Africa in the second one.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Way to quote the lore. Big Nasty.
He went to Africa in the second.
Forrest Gump or Christmas Story. You know, I've seen Christmas Story.
Mama said
that's the number one Christmas movie.
Yeah, I mean that's on TV a lot.
Die Hard goes have a couple categories, right?
Die Hard's my number one Christmas movie. I watch that every year on Christmas Eve.
Is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
What they've seen the most. Oh, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Yeah, but you can't show kids because there's a line in there that you got to fast forward through. So Full Moon High is this terrible movie I made Eric watch with me, and he hasn't seen that the most. We saw it once, and it's horrible.
It must have made an impression on him.
Well, he might have only seen it the one time, but if it's seared onto your retinas, does that count as like constant? Yeah. It's one view, but it's trillions of watch hours. Like
Doug is here, the comic collector coach, Stevie D. Comic Mike. Thanks for being here. Big Lyle Hobson, all the way from up north.
Sounds like a wrestler.
He's on. It kind of does.
Big Lyle Hobson.
Oh, Cecily Allen. I know her. Thanks for being here. 8 Mile. I believe you.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've seen it a couple of times.
That's the one where Eminem beats Falcon in a rap battle.
And Robbie Josephs is here. So, guys, we just had a 3-day weekend. What did everybody do?
I'm still on my weekend because I had today off and I got tomorrow off.
Oh, I love that for you.
I thought it was neither rain nor sleet nor shine.
It is better.
How about you, Dope? What'd you do this weekend?
I cooked a hog.
That
A whole hog.
All that food. Yeah. He sends us
Hell yeah.
videos of just
Hell yeah.
like a spread of food, just food.
We probably had 200 cheeseburgers
Oh
and
my God.
3 big packs of 48 hot dogs. So that's what, 150. And then we had some kielbasa's and we had a whole hog.
I think
We
I
had
would have
all
been
kinds of
taking
sides and
the
desserts.
hammer and the nail to my belt and, add in a couple of holes.
Yeah. When you make plates that look like volcanoes,
Oh, yeah.
pile it up. Nothing even goes together. We just, everything.
Apparently, Christina is seeing Adam on Saturday. That's really cool. So that's what her weekend's going to look like. I didn't do anything.
No, we didn't do anything. We had a big sleepover at my house.
Mhm.
No White Claw story.
So, funny thing about that. So, if you guys were watching on the Sunday show, Nate, I put in that I had a claw in each paw, which wasn't strictly the case because we wanted to get out of the house and leave super, super early. And we forgot the White Claw, heaven forbid. But what we did bring was like a big ass water bottle full of bourbon. And so that got us through. But I do have a funny White Claw story about the weekend, which is that the day before, me and my friend Jordan were at the track. And these kids, I say kids, they were like 20, came up to us and asked me for directions. And I told them like how to get to this place where we went. And they were like, oh, okay, cool. Do you want a beer, man? And I was like, sure. Just offering me a free beer. That's fine. And then they like brought around a box of White Claw, a variety pack of White Claw. And I in my head, I was like, this isn't beer, but okay. And I reached in and grabbed one. And that's how I ended up getting, I think like a cranberry or something like that, like some berry White Claw for free. That was just handed to me.
Blackberry is what I'm doing.
It was the blackberry one. But yeah, I got given a White Claw for free. So it's following me even when I intentionally
No
don't.
escape.
Yeah.
I just wrote down the inadvertent slogan that you uttered, which is White Claw. This isn't beer, but okay.
White Claw. If it's free, it's for me.
What was the one we had earlier? The other one was really good. At the first of the show, somebody said something about White Claw. We all laughed and thought it was really good.
Oh, just that the FOMOsquad is clawsome.
Clawsome.
Yeah, awesome.
That's the one.
I like that on a shirt.
Yeah, I've got this is my first raspberry. It's okay.
Adam, I don't know if I need to be offended at that or not. And K Munin, it's the official alcohol sponsor of Malibu Comics. Get some in ya.
Yeah.
It is a alcoholic seltzer, so it's about the equivalent.
Yeah, I feel like seltzer water with that little kick.
It's a little something.
Tastes like Sprite and Windex.
We went and did a pretty good crawl over the weekend on Saturday. We hit quite a few places. I'm not going to show everything. I'm not going to show everything I got. But,
here, 12 of those are the same thing.
I felt bad about my pile usually, and I thinned it out.
Oh, I'm not showing all that. That's not possible.
I'm probably going to show all of it, but I'm going like rapid fire with it because again, 12 of those are different books, but it's all the same thing.
Yeah, my regular store had a Memorial Day weekend sale, so there was stuff that was, I think the highest percentage off was 40% off on some of their back issues. So, and I go through their back issues so much, so I kind of know what's there. That when they have sale, I can pounce on it, type of thing. So I got some good stuff there. And then Sunday, I was kind of after our show in the morning, I was reluctant to go to a small show because it's like, well, I got to do this. But I was like, heck with it. And I went. And I came home with a nice, good pile. So
I got to ask y'all something. You brought up a good point. This might not be morally correct. I need to know, is this morally correct? Is it okay to go into a shop a day before the sale, stack all your books, and hide them somewhere?
You're buying them, right? They still need the sales.
But the line's going to be a mile long tomorrow, and everybody's
depends on what you mean by
you hide them.
I mean, depends on what you mean by hiding them somewhere. If you mean like putting them in a specific part of the bin so you can like go right to it, I don't care about that. If you mean like hiding it underneath, I don't know, like a Powerpuff Girl T-shirt where nobody is going to be looking for it, no, you can't do that. I'm sorry, Boyd.
Me and Lady Fantastic will be in line somewhere to, get in because of big sale. And I'll run in and run straight back out with a giant pile of books. She's like, how did you have time to look for all that? I'm like, you come the day before and you hide all your stuff.
Yep. And you know what? And this is how I think of it. $2 is better than no dollars, So especially if it's back stock. If it's back stock that's not really moving anyway, you're the only person that goes through it.
True.
Hide all the shit in the Nightwing section. Nobody's going.
Oh. Well, who wants to start off? Because it seems like a lot of stuff to show.
Dope's last.
Go for
Dope's
it, Dope.
last.
Dope is last.
I ain't got nothing big today.
You know what? I'm
going
to trust him. I'm going to trust him.
We'll see.
And I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to do maybe about 6-7 books since y'all got a lot of books. But I know 2 of you have been a teacher before, and I need some real history here.
Wait, I thought I still was. Do you know something I don't?
I need to know, is this stuff possible? So today we're looking at Star Spangled War stories. Y'all know anything about those?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I really don't think dinosaurs were this powerful. But like this first one, we got a dinosaur picking up a submarine out of the water.
Yeah, his arms are too big for one. Those are too big arms for a T-Rex.
How bad of a damn captain do you got to be of that ship to get that close to land in order for the dinosaur to even get you? So I don't think that was possible. I don't think they were that strong back in the day. And I don't think they could pick up tanks. I think that tank would run over him.
I like that cover.
I love these covers so much. I looked for these at Comic-Con this year. This is going to have to go on my hunt list for heroes. This is at least a good cover.
You and I are going to be shoulder to shoulder in that bin because it's got tanks and it's got dinosaurs. I'm a very simple man.
Here's a World War II Japanese plane, and I think that it would kill a pterodactyl pretty quick. But this pterodactyl is somehow going around the bullets.
Heck yeah!
And he ain't even holding the gun right. But his armpit.
But the guy on the pterodactyl has a Tommy gun, so it's basically the same thing as a Mitsubishi Zero. It's basically the same thing. I know which one I'm more scared of.
Could a T-Rex take a 9mm straight to the face?
Dang.
I think maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think maybe.
Think that would work, huh?
That's the only one I feel like is plausible so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, another dumb captain getting too close to the bank because he got his boat took too.
That's a great one.
That's really cool.
Remind me of that old
War
movie,
never changes.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, where they would film the big lizard with a fin added to it.
Rip a Jeep in half.
That looks like Sergeant Rock almost in that Jeep.
Then he just rips a submarine in half.
That looks a little Godzilla-like there.
Right? Yeah, I like that.
Then we got 2 more.
Not in the eye.
This right here this is a Suicide Squad for sure. If they hire you in the Army to get a machine gun and ride on a damn, what is that?
Is that a toboggan?
Yeah.
It looks like a toboggan.
So.
What?
Yeah.
But I mean, what about the cold? I thought they could. Look, he's frozen. He shouldn't have any fight left in him.
Cadets, I need you two to take the Thompson and the sled.
Yeah.
There's a dinosaur out there. We need you to
attack him.
Mission critical.
And then this one right here, Japan and America's on the same side, and they're storming the beach in Normandy, but it's dinosaurs. Who's driving the boat?
Oh, hell yeah. What issue number is that?
What issue is that one?
I need an issue number, bud.
Damn it, that's the one.
This is 135.
Is it just called War Stories? Like
Star Save My Life and Kill Me.
God.
Well, yeah, somebody's driving that boat. I don't know which one's driving the boat. And look at the American guy. They're just sitting down eating a sandwich on the beach. He's just shooting his little gun.
What was the issue number again?
Number
130.
135.
I thought he said 136.
135.
I knew what he said. I'm trying to send you to the wrong bin.
You bastard.
Man,
And they don't look a bit worried about them dinosaurs getting off the boat either. Like, nah.
No, they haven't even stood up.
They're just enjoying a meal together. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, this problem will take care of itself, I'm sure.
There is some Star-Spangled War stories for y'all today.
man,
Very
a lot
cool.
of dinosaur ones in that title.
Yeah, that's the ones I like. There's other ones that's not dinosaurs, so you got to find that batch of dinosaur ones.
Yeah, Matt from Matt Likes Comics celebrating 1 year on YouTube. Congratulations.
Congrats.
I got a couple of books from Johnny's Comics and Things, and I wanted dope. I thought of you when I saw this one. It's from Harris.
I
It's
love those.
magazine.
You're gonna make me want to open that box that I got
That's
really
right next to
cool.
me from Johnny.
Yeah, this has a very, like feels like a Mad magazine, but horror based.
Huh.
Any of those
So
indie horror titles I love.
this is gonna get weird. So this book, Grixley number 69, that we saw on the thing, on the new list, and it's so independent you have to order it from this guy. And so Johnny ended up ordering a bunch of these, and he got some for him. He sent some to me. He sent some to Rich at Big Nasty Comics, I think. And so I started reading it because I was interested. It's not a superhero book. It's like a slice of life of the writer artist. And it's just these little tiny cartoons. Hold on, let me get it open. And it looks like this. Okay. And so I'm reading it, and he says he's going to Indianapolis, which is where I live. And he wants to get to Indianapolis because he's going to Raven's Metaphysical Bookstore, which is a comic book store that I go to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then he goes in and sees the guy that works there named Jeff. And there he is.
Wow.
And like, that was so weird to read on so the artist here was like going around the country to these different comic shops and digging. That was what this story was all about.
Have you asked Jeff about that?
I have not, because I literally just read this today, and was
And you gotta go get Jeff to sign that book.
Yeah, I was gonna go
right his little panel.
I'm not
So
sure.
JX asked a question which I was wondering, which is, can you see the back of your head in a bin? In one of those
No,
panels?
but I did wonder, because when I go there, it's literally a guy's house that he converted the front into a comic book store. And so when you go there, it's a very small area, but there's a lot of boxes. So you're shoulder to shoulder with people when you dig. So I did wonder if like that part of it would come into it, but it's just the two of them. So he doesn't get into that, but that would be funny. So Hagen and I, we went digging at my comic shop, and we went to where else do we go? Oh, Half Price Books. And I found a ton of awesome stuff. So I'm not showing everything. I'm just going to show some of it. So Archie 3000, which is Archie in the year 3000. This series ran like 35 issues or something. I'm trying to find them all. You can't see it in this one, but in the future, Archie has a mullet for a haircut because that's the haircut of the future.
It's coming back.
Eric, this one's from Eclipse, and it's called Press Button.
Don't recognize that one.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It looks
look at
weird.
that cover.
Man, is that guy like who is that guy from He-Man, Trapjaw, that could switch out his arm?
He's got very strong Trapjaw vibes. Let's see. Okay, I'll show something cool first. So this is cool. I got this at my local shop, Mages. Marvel Premiere, the two issues that have Man-Wolf, which is J. Jonah Jameson's son, who becomes a werewolf, and then apparently he goes to space and fights in sword and sorcery battles.
He was an astronaut, and something happened in space that turned him into the Man-Wolf.
Yeah, well, I thought he wore like this red stone.
Yeah,
I used to have the book and record of like him and Spidey, that cover where they're fighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it says Swords and Sorcery Beyond the Stars. So Hagen and I saw this. They're beautiful copies, and the art's by George Perez.
Oh,
So
cool.
is his first appearance in the Marvel premiere? Or?
No, it's in Amazing Spider-Man, but this is like this is the origin. So this is origin. I
So
wish
is he
it
a
was
villain in Spider-Man?
Yeah. Well, like any Spider-Man
He's
villain,
misunderstood.
a misunderstood villain.
Yeah.
Like the Punisher.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's misunderstood.
So that's Nightwing fans and Punisher fans that you've pissed off.
My friend Eric got this for me at a show because it was one I saw, I think, on Matt's channel, and I needed. It's Neil Adams' Skate Man.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
It's horrible.
Sure,
I
the
read.
art's great.
It's not great.
No. Wow.
No. It's not that Neil Adams. Like it's I think it's later Neil Adams. It feels rushed, but like the guy's origin has to do with getting beat up and being somebody who likes to roller skate and wanting to. I don't know.
It'd be a good fight for Night Thrasher and Black Racer.
I'm with K Munin. I love Tom Taylor's run on Nightwing. This one, I see stuff all the time that I've never seen before. What even is Count Duckula issue 8 with Geraldo Rivera on the cover? What is this?
It's weird. That's what it is.
It's really weird.
It might be a sit-down interview
of Canadian children's program Danger Mouse. That's where he comes from.
Yeah.
Danger Mouse.
Okay.
I don't know for sure what the connection with Geraldo Rivera is.
I think he says you're nervous about appearing on a controversial talk show. Like he's interviewing him, like Dope said, I think.
Sit down interview with you learn his whole background, a whole I don't know.
Yeah. This is Florida Man.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
He's riding an alligator. He's jumping an alligator over a convertible full of hot chicks. And so I flipped through this and read some of it, but it rhymes. So it's like in the opening here's Floyd, an exterminator, likes to date strippers and kill him some gators. This here's Crystal, Gary's main squeeze. She's a red hot mama, and geez Louise. And this here's Gary, a roofer by trade. He likes to get high and he likes to get paid. Now, I think it just goes on. Like, and it, these are Florida people.
The art's great.
The art is actually really good.
That is why that company was in financial trouble for a while.
It's weird.
I do have to say, Nate, your Midwest ass accent isn't the right one. You need to send that to Dope and have him do a read aloud.
You're right. Dope's doing the audiobook.
He likes to get paid and he likes to
get laid.
The last one has been on my weird body horror, body transformation cover buy list for a long time, and I found it for $2.50, and I've never been so happy.
Here we go.
Quasar 29.
Yeah, the Demi Moore cover.
The Demi Moore homage. Quasar's pregnant. I don't know anything about it other than the cover, and I had to have it.
I have a hard time believing that series of Quasar went as long as it did in the 90s.
I mean, how did it not stop right here?
I don't know.
Yeah, you find out who the writer is. I mean, if you get them to good autograph spot right on the belly.
That's a great point. Who is the writer on this?
Well, yeah, now I gotta know.
Let's see writer and artist, and I'll pull up the Heroes Con list.
If they're heroes, this book's going.
Yeah, right across the belly.
It's oh my god! It's Mark Grunwald is the writer, and Greg Capullo did the pencils.
Wow!
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on a second.
Okay, if you slap that down in front of them, they'll probably be like, "What the hell?"
Mark passed away, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was still alive, but Capullo is.
He's still going. Yeah, he just finished up that one Wolverine Revenge series.
Yeah.
Neither of them are going to be at Heroes. Sad day.
Oh, damn it. There's always the next one. So Yeah, that's a fraction of what I picked up, but
All right. I'm just gonna start off with my favorite thing that I picked up in the last week. One of them, actually, I'm gonna start with this. It's a new release. I don't know if any of you guys picked this up.
I did.
Sleep. I just
Yeah.
noticed I am backwards for some reason. But
Uh,
yeah,
not
I
to,
read
not
this.
to us, you're not.
No, okay. I really like this. I mean, not much happened. There's a big setup, but I like that it's black, white, grayscale with just hints of red here and there. Now, it's supposed to be a horror book, and reading the writer artist what he wanted to do with this, he wanted to tone it down because there's some shit coming. It's going to get grotesque in the next issues, but I liked the setup of this. There, you're getting to know the characters. It's a small town. Something weird did happen, and you don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. So
It's-
it was a good read. It was enough that I want to keep going, type of
Real
thing.
quick, I got the B cover
Oh wow, okay.
because it was way more like monstrous. But like
Yeah.
you said, there's some creepy stuff coming, which makes me think maybe it's going to go that kind of route.
I really liked it a lot. So it was one of those like dope. You say, it's a light week. Let's try something.
Yeah.
That's what that was. It was totally,
Yeah.
there were 2 left on the shelf. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Just art wise, it grabbed me.
Next week's a light week for me, so I'll throw one of them in my stack too. Who's the
Okay.
publisher on that?
That's Image.
Image.
So you should be able to find it.
Yeah,
okay.
that's easy to find.
And then the other one, big thing I got, I could not resist.
I saw that.
I saw that too.
And reading into this, it sounds like they're going to do, so this is terror. This is all his horror, Frank Frazetta, artwork. It sounds like they're going to do a fantasy and a sci-fi book too.
Oh my God.
From his archives. And it is, I've been wanting to get more stuff like this that are your coffee table type of book. But I mean, they got stuff like this. I mean, you could rip this out and frame it. It would be awesome. Now they did have a soft cover option that was like $30, which isn't bad. This was $50, which isn't bad.
And his girls have been coming to Comic-Cons and signing stuff. One of them's an artist.
That is so good.
Yeah,
I've got that creepy magazine with that on the cover.
So yeah, this is really neat. I couldn't resist it. I mean, look at this one, dope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, this was all, like I said, this one was only $50 for a hardcover. I think it was worth it. It's a nice little coffee table book. So I will definitely be looking out for the rest of those. But I want to get into some of the stack I got. So because of your interview, Nate, it's on my radar, and I picked up number 1 of the Flintstones to try out. So this was the only one they had. So and this is a variant cover, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a shot. See if I can. If I like it, I'll go out and find the rest, or maybe get the trade type of thing. This was one I've been kind of watching for a while. Not that I was into Power Rangers, but this is the first appearance of them in a comic. This is what my brother grew up with, so it's kind of, I got it in memory of him. We used to tease him about this show because he was all over this show. And it's just something to get for the collection. And I took a picture of this one earlier, and I think everybody had their eyes crossed. They thought something was wrong with their camera. But
yeah,
this company, it's Pan Dimensional, has started putting out reprints of big books, but 3D versions. I think they did Black Panther 1. They did the Hulk one where it's a rematch of him and Wolverine in 3D. And I think that they're like $14-15. The glasses do come with them, so you don't need to.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, so that's in there. Pretty cool, different. I mean, if you're a collector of this book, here's another one.
Yeah, because we need more copies of X-Men 1 in the world.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get giant size one this week?
I'm having a hard time with what they're doing with the X-Men. I might check out one of them. I'm gonna check that one out, but they're doing Dark Phoenix. They're doing all these like weird retelling of stories, and I don't know.
Well, this is supposed to have a story in the back of it of one X-Man that never was or something. I don't know what it is.
I mean, it's like they're retelling stories with Miss Marvel in it. And I'm like,
that's probably the one that they're using them for.
Yeah, I don't know. Captain Harlock.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a retro comic. It's not like an original from the 80s, but it's kind of interesting. I remember watching this, you know, the old anime cartoon. And Fubar, all I know about is it's got zombies in it, so that's why I got it.
Is that Saddam down there?
Yeah, that's a zombie Saddam.
So is it a zombie Gulf
Hagen, you
War
need
book?
that.
I do.
I think it's World War II modern war stories, but with zombies. So they had me at zombies. This is by Now Comics. Bats, Cats, and Cadillacs. I like this art though.
That's great.
It's only
I have like issue number. I think I have issue number 1 of that. I
This
think I
is
found that at
one.
McKay's. Dope.
here's
Ah.
wait. No, this is 2. Here's 1.
I have 1.
So it's only 2 issues. It's like for $1. I get these for $1. Why not, right? Let's see. Since I showed off all those, found another Tangent Green Lantern. Super excited about that. We like our indies. Here's an old indie, Nate, by Blackthorn Publishing. Roach Mill, number 1.
Hell yes.
I think the guy is like part roach. He's got extra arms. So look at all those guns he's holding.
Yeah.
It's black and white. You know, it's classic 80s.
It writes itself.
And then I found a cool Batgirl, Lego Batgirl cover.
I like those Lego covers. My son loves Lego, so.
Under 10 Aquaman. I did not pay that. The guy was half price, so I got this for $25. I mean, what number is this? Number 4? 7. Number
4 for $20?
This is number 7, so.
Oh.
But still, under 10, you know, that's real good shape.
I was gonna say it looks like it's in decent shape, so damn.
And then here's some for you, Nate. Some Lois Lane. I got these 3 for $10.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know. So I couldn't resist getting these. I was like, oh yeah, okay. This one I know you've showed before. I love this one. It cracks me up.
Funny. That lady that big lady wants to use her Superman bucks to get her a super husband.
And then this one was in really good shape, except for that it says the cover's detached. I don't care. I mean, it looks really good shape, except for
I like the color on that one.
Yeah. For $2.
It's got that gradient we keep seeing.
Yeah. And then
what? JX, why would you do that, man? Come on. I was looking forward to finding that out.
And then I do love these big magazine ones. I need to get a new box to hold these.
So cool.
One seller had all these Savage Swords. This is number 14. I got this for $7. And
there's a lot of good reading in those. And the art's always awesome in those.
Look at it. Yeah, it's got a gorilla on it. I'm going to get it. So, yeah, for that kind of price. And then I cleaned out. This isn't all of them that I got. I think I got like 6 of these of this series. I cleaned them out. I got all of this title he had. I love this. Look at this cover. That's like Conquest.
Yeah.
That's all you.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get that glare. There we go.
Yeah, you could get rid of that Planet of the Apes part and it'd still be a horror cover.
Yeah. Okay. And then this one is so that one was number 21. I think it only went up to 26. Here's number 16, which is technically the first appearance of baby Milo. So this is where Milo was born. If anybody knows the storyline of
I've seen all the Apes movies multiple times.
I love it. These are the apes that I grew up with, you know, the 70s.
The newer movies, I love the one where Woody Harrelson was in. Was it the last 2 ago?
Yeah, that was a good one where they established what's happening to the humans. I thought that was a cool one too.
Yeah, 2 ago. The last one I didn't care much for, but the Woody Harrelson one I really liked.
Well, yeah, the last one changed the main characters a lot. They kind of fast forwarded it a little bit and kind of brought it to where the original movie takes place. So
yeah,
I don't know if I'd like that very last one, but I like the originals. I like the campiness. Maybe my favorite Ricardo Montalban is in this one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's
I wish I could give you a better life. I will have you know that I looked up Roach Mill and it had 3 volumes. One went 6 issues, one went 10, and then the third one went 6. So Roach Mill is more storied than some.
They just kept throwing money at it.
Wait till Netflix buys that. They'll give you.
And you're all going to be wishing you'd picked up Roach Mill.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on my card tonight.
Well, I got some cool stuff from Nate's LCS. The first three are ones that I got from Nate's LCS. Number one is this. This is Cap 240. I have 3 more left to get.
Oh,
It's
man.
Gonna
So
happen.
close.
This is one of those where like the more you look at it, the crazier it gets. Because like, what is Dude Guy doing with this pipe? Like that's a really weird grip to have.
Yeah.
And then you notice the bat, and then like the dude with the chain, he's whipping himself in the back of the head. This guy got like
An
a
axe? Where
medieval
the heck
axe
did
from
he
a
get an axe?
museum. Yeah. And it's all taking place inside like a pinball arcade. So don't know what's going on there.
That's a rough game room right there.
Ah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bring
That's
that
a
battle axe.
hell of
We
a
might
thing.
have trouble tonight, Johnny.
There's also this. This is the Swamp Thing Winter Special.
Oh, that's
I read
issue
that.
number
That's
1.
good. I like that.
What's up, Jay? Yeah, this is the first one. Like I cracked it open. I think as soon as we got back to your house, Nate, I
yeah.
read the first couple pages. Really, really good so far. I haven't finished it, but it's really good. And then this.
Oh, yeah.
That is
This
cool.
is Adventure Comics number 431. I think this is the first, or this is the Spectre's first ongoing in the Silver Age. So yeah, this is just a really cool cover. It's a bit dinged up, but I'm really getting into the Spectre. I picked this up, and my friend who was with me, Jordan, doesn't know like a ton about comic book stuff, and he was like, "Who's that guy?" And I was like, "Well, he's the Spectre, and Superman's like tag is like the Man of Steel. Wonder Woman's tag, I actually don't know her tag, but Batman's is like the world's greatest detective, right? Spectre's is the physical manifestation of the wrath of God." And he went. So I picked that up. And then I got 12 books that are all kind of the same book. But when we went to Half Price Books, I got every single issue of Danger Street.
Hey,
Um,
that looks
and-
familiar.
this is
Yeah.
this is issue number 4. This
That's
is
my favorite
of course
cover in the world.
Dope's icon. Yep. And
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
got all of these
Wow.
for this is my favorite cover in the run. This is
Yeah,
just so
that's
cool
a
looking.
Good one.
But I got
love Half Price Books. Oh my gosh.
don't have one where I am, so
Well,
I had to.
yeah.
Is it a Midwest thing, Nate? Do you think? Because
I think so.
I have
yeah.
like 3 of them kind of by me.
Yeah, I have 3 that are drivable for me too.
You got the
I mean,
Cyril.
That's
4
cool.
really.
Yeah, that one's goofy. But yeah, every single one of these, $2 before the 20% off sale. So
Wow.
not complaining about that at all. I think
No.
that means these reach $1.60.
That's
The way
such a
we
good
were
deal.
digging, like at first, because it said Memorial Day sale, but they didn't have the price posted anywhere, so we just thought it was whatever. But then we overheard the checkout people saying 20% off, and then everybody was like starting to pile up a lot more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I was debating on whether or not to show this, but Nate found this one for you, Dope. And
Oh,
we are both we're gonna take a look inside it. We already kind of did a little bit, but
yeah, it's cool.
yeah, this is gonna be yours come Heroes Con. This is
that
Brian
awesome.
Boland's Black Book. Do you have this
Oh.
already?
No, I don't have that. That's
It's
yours.
yours.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank y'all. That's
That is
awesome.
it's 3. I think it's like an anthology, and that's the only issue. So that's first appearance of Black Book.
I love
um,
anthologies anyway, so that's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's like 3 little stories, and it's all art by him, and it's awesome.
I also found we were up there for the Indy 500, so naturally I had to get a book about cars. Nate, you found this one for me.
Yep. I think
this is-
Eric found that one.
Oh, did Eric find it?
Yeah.
Well, this is Hot Rods and Racing Cars featuring Clint Curtis and the Road Knights. So
Don't mess with the road knights.
right.
yeah, don't fuck
Get
with
out
them.
the road.
Did they have the satin teen jackets that said Road Knights on the back?
Oh, they better. I mean, this.
Push them up.
I don't know if they're like that hardcore.
Can
'Cause
we
this
get
guy's
those?
definitely wearing a button up.
That's
So-
what we need.
We need sateen jackets that say FOMO Squad.
I still want the tracksuit. The tracksuit's way to go.
I do like the tracksuit idea too. It seems
because then I
very
can swap
comfortable.
it out for the
I-
big gold
I-
chain.
I think it's a vote between a tracksuit and like an old timey wrestling singlet, like Andre the Giant had.
I might
We've
still
all
have one of those
we've
in
all
the
just got like
basement.
one boob out.
No, I don't know if it'll fit me anymore.
Everybody shut the fuck up. It's grizzly shark versus sea bear and grizzly shark.
Sea bear.
Oh my god! I need this as a movie.
It's a hell of a
So
thing.
bad.
We've had cocaine bear. Give us grizzly shark. You know.
Yes.
So there's that.
Oh my God.
This is part 2 to the Captain America drug issue. This is Cap and the New Warriors continue the war against drugs. Sponsored by the New York State Association of Life Underwriters. Because
those guys
gotta
are
have a comic
everywhere. They got to have their
They
fingers.
lost. It's still going on.
And then I will save. I'll save those two for last. We also found do not pet a service dog's graphic tale, and do not pet how to become a service dog.
Oh my God.
So I don't know if this is like, I believe this is an instructional booklet written for dogs, which is amazing. But there's
That didn't fly off the shelf.
And Nate, these were I think Eric gave these to me.
Okay.
This is a Captain America annual featuring just a grotesque looking version of MODOK, and
Wonderful.
just a very 90s
Oh yeah, that's
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah.
with Cap's stupid ass light shield and Captain America Rebirth. So thank you, Eric, for both of those. And then we've got, these are my last 3. Enemy Ace, War in Heaven by Garth Ennis.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, it's got the B-17 Super Fortress and the German jet whose name I used to know, but I don't anymore. If you know it, write it in chat. Steven, if you're still here, I know you know it. And then there's this. This is the new Avengers guest starring the Fantastic Four. ME-262, Johnny. Hell yeah. Sorry, I got excited. I like military stuff. But this is the first issue of a series that my dad sent me from Iraq. Those are like my 2 favorite books that I own, the 2 most important books to me. This is issue number 1 in that series. So I've been looking for this for a long time, and it was $1. So
Can't beat that.
can't beat it. And then we love Christmas issues here. And this is Transformers Holiday Special.
What?
And it has my favorite Transformer, Ultra Magnus, being wrapped like a Christmas tree.
Where's the list?
You've got Hot Rod putting like the star at the top of the tree, and Megatron and Optimus are there, along with, I believe is that Jazz or Ratchet?
Kind of looks like Prowl.
It could be
Big
Prowl.
Jack.
And then
RC.
I don't think it's RC. The color is all wrong. But down here, this is Megatron's blaster. It says to Megatron from Ravage. But yeah, that's pretty much
IDW.
pretty much my haul from Indianapolis. It was a very successful trip.
It was like, yeah, we dug for a long time in that half price.
Mm-hmm.
So the Transformers you got for $1 too?
No, that was 8. But
Oh, okay.
What was
So,
the title of that Transformers one, Hagen?
it's Transformers Holiday Special by IDW.
Okay, holiday special. I was going to tell you, Hagen, did you see? I just saw an ad for the new Captain America series starting July. I think it's starting.
It's already on my pull list,
Is
but
that- okay.
Nate,
Figured.
can I show one more cool thing I got this week?
Hell yeah, you can.
I got it.
My favorite thing I picked up this week.
What you got?
Oh yeah!
Hell yeah!
Now, my only problem, Dope, is it's the old bike, but it's a newer costume on him.
This is the way I found it. I don't know. I was just happy to find a motorcycle.
But still, yeah, it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
that's
noticed
awesome.
it in the most recent Itchy and Scratchy cartoon. Itchy hit a bone and it played two different notes. I certainly hope someone was fired for that.
That's you, Eric. That's what you sound like.
Yeah. Actually,
just revel in
that
its
is in a
awesomeness.
proper uniform he wore in 1976.
Oh, well, it is a light week. Let's see what we're getting. I'm not getting much, but I am getting absolute Martian Manhunter. There is a cover for this that is so good.
These covers have been pretty trippy.
I think this one's pretty good. I like that one.
I like that one, yeah.
That's okay.
This one,
That's cool.
you know, kind of like this is the one in 25, but the one in 50.
Oh my gosh.
Is this a
Ooh.
mini series or ongoing or?
As far as I know, it's ongoing, but I mean, really, everything is freaking, everything's a mini series anymore.
The sales dip enough, they can
Yeah.
cancel it. So
Is the story been good?
I've liked it. It's very weird and trippy. Thank you, baby doll. Second claw delivery.
like, well, I'm not your bitch.
She's not. God love her. She puts up with a lot, guys. I mean, a lot.
Right.
All-Star, Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yep. Now, who's doing the interiors though? Because I know the artists have been kind of switching a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the one I want.
Like that A cover was
that don't look good.
Cool.
That one's not great. This one
I like that one.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate the giant sword. I don't get it.
I love the giant sword.
Why do you need to get it? What's there to get? It's
Well,
a
you
big ass
showed like
sword.
it reminds me of the days back like in the 90s when a Liefeld was drawing guns. It was as big as the people. Now the sword is as big as a person.
It's Hayden Sherman. I don't know if he's the one who started. Like, I really have I liked the art on the first 5 issues.
Well, whoever the cover artist is there was the original artist.
Yeah. Cover by, well, it doesn't say.
See you, Jeb.
I do like the fact that Pegasus is that like skeleton horse. I think that is such a cool concept.
So I'm not going to get this. I actually have the Treasury, like the original. Mine's beat up and fallen apart, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, this is a piece of my childhood. But yeah, I'm not going to get it.
We caught it, didn't we?
$15?
It's the Treasury.
If you get the foil, it's $20.
Okay.
Yeah.
We thought it was a rabbit hole though. As soon as we saw the first one, we figured they would keep on doing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, just wait. Amazing, astonishing X-Men, Eric.
No,
is that Morbius on Spider-Man cover?
It sure is.
Looks like it. Oh, that's a online thing.
It's online.
Yeah, they do their little side stories and whatnot.
Okay, so Batman Hush, which I will probably get, but they did I was right. I said there was going to be a run on the oversized. They are doing a second printing of the last issue, 158. They're doing a second printing of this one and a second printing of the foil. So they haven't gotten everybody's money yet, apparently.
No, well, yeah. If there's a big one, I've committed to getting all 6 of the big ones.
Wait till that comic box comes out to store them in.
I got the first 2, so I just gotta get I'm like, okay, I'm not even getting the regular size. I'm just getting the big ones.
Well, you got another $15 to spend tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Bug Wars. No,
Bug Wars.
Second printing.
Yeah, that's already been out.
Okay, yeah, that's another printing.
There wasn't a lot. A friend of the channel,
like that Daredevil from Hell or whatever, right there. That Codan Hell.
This one here.
Yeah. He's an old man in it. I really like that.
Like Old Man Logan.
I read the first one. It's pretty good.
Justin Birch is the letterer on this book.
Okay.
So I just wanted to point that out. Mad Cave puts out a lot of stuff I like. Let's see here.
Yeah, the first one was really good.
Okay.
And
Charles Sewell.
It was chunky too. There's a lot of story there.
The thing that I don't like about Mad Cave, their books are good a lot of times, and a lot of those littler companies, you don't never know when the second one's going to come out. It might be 3 months for issue 2 comes out or something.
Yeah.
Well, like Buried Long Ago. You and I both love that, and like it's like 3 months until the second issue comes out. It comes out in June, and I'm like, I mean, it was solicited for the next month, but they ended up moving it.
Yeah, I
It
hate
is,
that.
yeah, it is kind of disappointing. Yell at me if you see
I
something
think
you were
that
thinking about getting.
Deadpool Wolverine's the last one, so I'll be picking that up.
Okay.
Joshua Cassara, I love his art. Percy's writing it. So
Oh, yeah. I know you guys love Benjamin Percy.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, that's right. This cover. A lot of people want a lot of people want to get the Alex Ross covers, and this is one that I know I saw a lot of people talking about. God dang it, Marvel.
I think last week the popular one was Moon Knight.
I got the Moon Knight. I
got
bought
the
one
Moon
for
Knight. The Moon Knight looks so cool.
it's yeah.
Farrell. I'll be getting Farrell because they're going to the mall.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
Is it going to keep going, or is it about
It
done?
was supposed to end already, so they're still going. They started another story arc.
Okay.
So I like it. It's weird.
I dropped the
The
Flash.
person that writes that, Tony, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I heard if you go to cons, you could bring them a picture of your cat, and they would draw him Feral style.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
I can't believe I feel like this just came out, so I don't know.
This
maybe.
is this. There's 3 different GI Joes going right now. This is the
Right.
one where they're combining it with Transformers universe.
Yeah, this is the one I'm reading.
Yeah.
And the cover I want is
I mean, they just started a new series that's like silent, so there's like no dialogue.
Okay.
It's just all. That's pretty cool.
yeah, this is the one I want because it looks like there is a toy that had this as a
That kind of
part
artwork
of the
with
art.
That's the
explosion
old
behind it.
school background
Yeah.
of the toys. Yeah.
It's great.
I'm a Dreadnoks guy, so if they ever make a Dreadnok series, I'd read it.
Okay, I'll just tell you right now. I was intrigued by this book, Ghost Baby.
Oh, amazing!
Right?
Sriracha.
So I mean, it's called Ghost Baby, and that was kind of all I needed. But I think it's by Space Between is the publisher. It's a booby book. It's like it turns into this.
Yeah.
And then there's
Oh boy.
right? It just keeps going. And then there's
Ghost
Ghost
Milf.
MILF.
We're burying the lead here a little bit.
Look,
the book should be called Ghost Milf.
It
That's
should
awesome.
be called Ghost MILF.
Well, if your house has got to be haunted by something, that ain't a bad thing.
So I'm like, well, I don't want this. It's a booby book. That's stupid. But then when I got around to Ghost MILF, I came around again. I was like, well, maybe if I saw this cover, because that's funny. But yeah, I don't know. There was another book that I was like, oh, what's that? That looks
for
cool.
a friend.
I'm buying this for a friend.
There it is.
There it is, Eric.
I don't know. I really don't know. I've been dropping X books. Oh, that's nice though.
That's a really cool cover.
I've been dropping X books so much, but you know what? I did just read. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. I like that. I did just read.
Oh, that's Art Adams. No doubt that's cool.
Weapon X-Men. I think it's going to be a new ongoing series, and I actually have been liking that one.
This is all we have to do to get you to buy books that you don't want is just give it a cool cover. It could be dog shit on the inside, but you're like, oh, it's Art Germ though. Like,
yeah,
he's the art guy.
All right,
can you
we'll
make
see
the
what's
Godzilla versus Hulk #1 big, please?
Yeah, this is the second printing.
I understand that. I just love how doofy Godzilla looks.
Look at his eyeball.
Yeah, he's just a doofy looking motherfucker. Like,
he looks like he'd be on some of those covers you showed. Dope.
Yeah, it does.
So bad.
So I know. Let's see.
Herculoids?
Yeah, there's
Are you
Hot
still-
Street. I'm getting Hot Street.
Herculoids. I'll be getting that. Yep. I'm liking it so far. Very reminiscent of the old show.
Lisner cover. Oh my god,
one's
that's
cool.
that's
I've been getting
good.
his stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's cool too. Of Zach.
Let's get into
Very cool.
virgins and pencils. But yeah, very cool covers on this. I am not invested at all. Like that was a cartoon I didn't watch.
Get the trade. Wait for the trade. They're putting them in trade. So yeah. Hyde
Um,
Street, that's on the list.
I'm gonna get This is the last issue of Howl, which has been a weird sci-fi beatnik book from Ahoy. So I'm gonna finish it. I don't know if it was good, but like it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. It just maybe didn't land that well. This is something I want to check
Look at
out
that
in
cover.
trade.
That's cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I've liked it so far.
Mr. X-Ray. Is
It
he
took
the
me
guy? Is he the Crypt Keeper?
He's one
there's
of two.
Yeah, there's a couple different ones. It took me a
Him
couple
and
of
the Boy
issues.
Scout. There's the Boy Scout.
Yeah, couple issues to get into it, but once I got into it and you understand the world that they're in, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Eric, you have a rival. I tried to collect all the covers of Herculoids, but had to back down. After issue 3, I had 249 books with all the variants.
That's dynamite, man. That's dynamite for you because I'm getting the Johnny Quest ones. I'm getting the Space Ghost ones. Yeah.
I wanted that Jabberjaw. You see that Jabberjaw?
Yeah. This is the other one that I saw that I was like, oh, that looks cool, but it's a booby book.
Is it?
Yeah. So like
I read about it. It sounded good, everything, but
you got Swamp Monster with Ghost Elemental Lady.
It has 28 covers.
28 covers because it's all this with less and less. So, yeah, go ahead and look at it.
Wow.
Don't tell me what to do.
It sounded like a Scooby-Doo episode, though. They were walking through the swamp trying to find a treasure.
Right.
And then they come across that.
How did I not hear Kill Train is on issue number 5? How do I not
never
hear
heard
of
of this
one? Kill Train.
I like this cover though. I would pick this up.
I mean, it makes me think of Eric and Dope. You probably know this, that like the Exterminator movies, like guy with a flamethrower in a gritty city.
Yeah.
Kill Train. So I don't know.
And then the sequel book, Fuck Truck.
It's another Mad Cave.
There's another giant sword.
I saw that one too, man. That's why I made the thumbnail with giant swords. There's just giant swords everywhere.
Fantasy.
I mean,
that's totally going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first giant sword I really remember. Was
PlayStation stuff there.
There's a lot of monsters covers. Magic. I'm getting. I am still digging it, and I think I'm gonna get the A cover. I don't love it, but the one that features the giant sword.
I don't like those. That was kind of cool.
Dang it.
The Dark Child.
All the Marvel books are like coded on this one. Like it's too static. I don't love it. I like the action of the first one a lot more.
Well, you can't go wrong with what's his face on the A cover.
Oh, Campbell, yeah.
Yeah.
He's making his money. He's doing his job. These monsters covers are
those are reprints
awesome.
or
I think so.
Okay. Because I thought that was the last issue. I don't know. I can't keep track. They put so many covers out. That's pretty cool though.
But they're so good. Like
really cool.
I really want them. Whenever the trade comes out, I'm going to get this because I'm hoping most of the covers get collected.
I mean, I got one last week that was a reprint of number 1, just because it was such a badass cover of Dracula holding a woman and stuff. I'm like, man, it's so classic.
So I just saw JSS. We did like Exquisite Corpses a lot. Those of us that picked it up, and what was the other one he said?
We're taking everyone down with us.
I have passed on that, and it looks so good, and it's one I'm kind of kicking myself for, but I'll trade weight it.
Did you see old Killer Cobra 2 out there?
No, but I will.
It's right there.
So my beloved Metamorpho, throwback to the Silver Age, it was canceled. So that's it. I'm pretty sure that's the last issue.
Yeah, that's gonna be a trade, and that'll be it. Killer Cobra's right there.
Oh yeah, the hunt begins.
Oh, it's Xenoscope. We got
no boobies in that, huh? Dope.
Well, the first one was no boobies. It was all Bigfoot against. It had a cover, a bad cover, but I didn't get it.
There you go.
Hey.
In order to truly do veterinary medicine, you have to wear you have to wear leather straps.
Yeah.
They don't teach you that till your second year at vet school, but
That's why it's harder to get into vet school than med school.
That looked like Goat Man on the cover there with Cobra.
Minor Arcana is a book I wanted to like. I'm just gonna trade it, but
Mr. Terrific you ought to like because he's going to be in the new Superman movie.
I know, but you know what I thought as soon as I saw this?
What?
It's only $3.99, so like it's not even like expensive, but I was like, man, I bet that'll be in a dollar bin one day.
Yeah.
So
it's not the greatest artwork on the cover there. It's pretty basic for
I'll have to flip through it and see what I think.
What the hell is Mommy Blog?
I mean, it's from Image. It's a one shot.
My. She means business.
And I don't know. It's got shades of Serial Mom.
Yeah.
It says an outrageous black comedy, an aspiring social media super mommy. I don't know.
It's political for me.
Hard to relate with that. What's that robot book on up there?
It's Peacemaker.
Oh.
I loved the Peacemaker show so much.
Hmm.
I mean, Vigilante and Eagly. That's a good cover.
I think I saw Spider-Man, Predator Spider-Man number 2.
Yeah,
there it is.
Which I'm curious. Oh man, look at that cover too. Wow.
Benjamin Percy.
Man, who did this cover? That's great.
Yeah, this has been so far. The first issue had shades of horror, which was very different for Spider-Man.
Yeah. You really talked it up. Yeah, I love that A cover.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Dave. Rogue Savage Land.
What is Slaughter Otter?
It's been out for a while.
Yeah. Is it? Okay. Rogue, yeah, it's the last issue, so I'll be getting that. They'll probably have the uncomfortable relationship with the older man and Rogue in that.
Okay, that would be my pick. She's riding
Captain America Shield.
It's too small.
And it is too small, but she's also riding a pterodactyl.
Oh, new Ultimates.
Yeah, I mean, there's just not much for me this week.
Classic Marvel cover.
It's the Saturday morning version. I don't get that one.
Oh.
I'm not into it. And I don't know about Superman. I'm going to leaf through it. Ultimate Spider-Man. Eric's probably getting that.
Yep.
Oh, there's the Mummy.
Yeah, I gave up on it. Issue 1.
Yep. This one was an interesting cover.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Shades of the 80s.
I mean,
that's straight out of the 80s.
Dang.
That looks like an 80s. Yeah. This should be from Blackstone or Eclipse.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty awesome.
Check out that little small man back there behind his ass.
in the background behind him. No, specifically behind his ass.
Okay, these are zombies. So if I see this, I'm gonna grab it.
Those were very good directions for where to put my eye to see the little man. I was like right behind his ass. There it is.
Yeah,
he's just trying to get you to look at man butt.
A little in portion, you know.
Mission accomplished. This is that we're taking everyone down with us.
I got 1 and 2 in the sale. So
and it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Maybe
it's different. You know,
maybe I'll grab it. A couple of things that I'm reading have wrapped up, so like I can justify it. You'll Do Bad Things is another one that I heard good things about, but
that's one that has a guy that looks like the Gimp in it.
Okay.
And speaking of the Gimp, Youngblood.
I'm so tired of clicking on Youngblood covers.
Yeah,
oh my god,
$10 for a reprint.
So $12.99 for this
$12.99.
cover. $12.99 for this cover.
35 variant. Oh my god.
You can. Oh yeah, it keeps going. But you can also get the Virgin for 25. And there are some that are.
What? Why?
Yeah.
We need more of that. I don't.
Well, that's it. It's a really light week for me. Like 3 or 4 books, but I'm still going.
Yeah, there's not even anything. Normally, when we do this, I'm like sort of tempted by some stuff. I really wasn't even tempted by a lot of things this week. I think I get the fewest new books out of anyone here, right?
Yeah.
I really
like-
like this. If y'all haven't read that, that was
Okay.
Yeah, after your review, I might pick it up now.
It's got a bunch of B and C list. Somebody puts a hit out on the thing and says, "I'll give you $1 million to anybody that can kill the thing." And all these B and C list bad guys. There's the big fat guy from X-Men. What's his name, Eric?
Blob.
And then you got this bear guy.
Oh, that's from the Russian super team.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird. So it's nothing but action. I like it.
Johnny,
your review
we
kind of gave me shades of Marvel 2-in-1. You know, your one issue, one story adventure type of thing.
Yep. And it's
Johnny,
street level. He goes into a place and the gladiators that are drunk at the bar wanting to fight. So it's good.
I think before Johnny jumped in is when I talked about this, but yeah, this issue, the guy talks about going to Indianapolis, Johnny, and it kind of
Wolverine's not even in that book.
No. He's just like a guy, like he just draws this cover just because. I don't know if you saw it, like on the back, he's got this little thing where he's drawn this.
Orangutan?
Yeah, he says, "I would smoke a joint with an orangutan. I would smoke cigarettes with a baby spider monkey."
Oh my god! Left turn, Clyde.
Words to live
weird. They are word. I mean, that's what my tattoo is going to say.
Or is it going to be on the back?
I would smoke weed with an orangutan. and then a tramp stamp of whatever the second sentence was.
I would smoke cigarettes with a baby spider monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really light week this week, and I'm kind of glad. But like, so Hagen mentioned, and it kind of makes sense. When we were at my LCS, he said, "I see why you get so many books, like new books, because the way my LCS is set up, like you go in and, I mean, I guess that's kind of the way it's always been for me. So your experience is different."
Yeah. At your store, the new books are in like the aisles in the middle of the store. At my LCS, they like line the side wall, and the main attraction is like the dollar bin and then the back issue bin. And I even like, because of the way that I started collecting, I've always gone more towards like the back issues and stuff. I haven't ever really cared about new stuff, even though I care about it like later when I find it in back issue bins.
Yeah.
I just don't go for new stuff. But yeah, I can very easily see that like you walk into your comic book store, Nate, and the first 300 discrete books that you see are all books that came out this week.
But the trade-off is they don't have the best back issue section, you know. I mean, I found Pregnant Quasar and I haven't found that anywhere else, but yeah, I guess that's the trade-off. And I like digging more than I like new books, but I am glad that like they just, you know, they get the weird stuff. I mean, last week I got Robo Wolf, you know, and it wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't great.
I flipped through it and it had a lot of color in there. I mean, it was
the art is wild, man. Like, I mean,
oh yeah, it looks like a cartoon, like Saturday morning cartoon.
Really, it felt like I think I need to give it a second read, because here's the other thing: is I know I read this on like, I don't know if it's Friday night or Thursday night, whatever night I read this. Hagen made me drink a lot of whiskey.
I made you.
He held you down.
I broke out the funnel.
Yep.
And I wanted to be a good host, so I obliged him. Dope, what do you think? Have you read this yet?
Thought 3 was better than 2.
Yes, 100%. Like this felt like crime and like it did, man. Because if this hadn't been as good, I would have dropped it.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
loved 1. 3 was better than 2.
yeah. I really like the girl that's handling them, like
Yeah.
because she is so done with their shit.
Yeah. Well, she dumped them out on the side of the road.
I know, it was so
And
good.
that cliffhanger at the end when she pulled that other girl over.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
I know they got me back. It was really well done. So yeah, out of Alcatraz, still kicking ass.
I think it's like 5 issues, so we ain't got much more.
Perfect. And that's what I want from that kind of story.
It'd be a nice little trade to buy.
Yeah. Yeah. If you didn't get the floppies, I would definitely recommend reading or picking up the trade to check it out, because it's been good so far.
It's Oni
Hopefully-
Press's best book, I think.
Nate, I was going to ask you, did you pick up? I mean, this is a variant cover. This Superman Unlimited 1.
It's the exact cover I
they're
picked.
twinsies.
Okay, but here's the thing. Like, I've always said DC does such a good job because they put the A cover inside. There's no A
they
cover
stopped
inside.
doing that. I noticed that.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Got to cut costs.
This was okay.
Is it okay?
It was okay. Like, it is 85 to 90% retelling of Superman up
I
to this
thought it
point.
was a good place for somebody to start that doesn't do Superman.
Yeah.
And the cliffhanger was enough that, okay, I'm going to get number 2 to see where it's going. So
Yeah.
I liked it enough.
I did too. I just wish I would have known it was going to be so much origin, because I knew all that. But you're right; it's the perfect jumping on place. But I mean, that cover, that was the one I was going to get.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I saw the Jim Lee one where he's throwing the stick in space for Crypto, but I think I like this one better. And then the A cover was just kind of weird looking to me. Like I don't know, the art, like their eyes looked weird.
I'm going to say I'm not in love with the interior art at all. There was one panel of him and Jonathan like hugging each other. Here it is. It was weird.
Yeah. It looks a little weird.
Like Fat Elvis.
It's weird. It does not look. I mean, if you just snip that panel and said, "Who is that?"
It's like it's a Russian bootleg of Brokeback Mountain.
I don't feel like Superman would be in your first 10 guesses.
Yeah. Big old cheeks.
That's so weird. Yeah, they're very baby faced. So I'm not huge on the art. Like this, you're right though. The setup to what they're doing, like that they've basically kind of depowered the super family because kryptonite is now everywhere.
It's interesting.
So it is. Yeah, it is interesting. What are they going to do? Because they show Superman, John Kent, and Supergirl. They've got the crap beat out.
Yeah,
of
look
them
at that. They're ass kicked
because they haven't stopped being super people. It's just now anybody can get kryptonite and womp their ass.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an interesting idea, I think. But yeah, so that's our week.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use this week to kind of clean out my box a little bit. I have some variant covers in there.
Oh, you've been storing some stuff, letting it ride for a bit.
Yeah,
I've got a whole long box like down here to my left of unsorted comic books, maybe even cataloged, that I have to make my way through and then move into my losing the word here, cabinet. So I'm glad that it's a relatively light week. I'm probably not going to go out and be buying a bunch of stuff. I've got to tame the beast that I've created.
Yeah, we got less than a month, guys.
I know how many
days.
There it is. I can't wait. Hagen sent a text earlier where he was like, because he left here, stayed with us for a couple of days. But he's just, I agree. I'm more excited for Heroes Con now that the two of us got to hang out together like we did, because it was just it was a blast, and we're going to get to do it again, but we're going to get to do it with you two and so many other people.
A lot of people. Yeah. I mean, Big Nasty's going to be there, and Brian LCS, and I know Colossal Collector is going to be there. Lunch Money Mike. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on.
There's so many people. It's honestly going to be a little overwhelming. So,
and what night are y'all going to the dinner?
That's Friday, isn't it?
And ain't that the same time that you want to do the art thing too?
I think that's the drink and draw. I think is Friday, and then Saturday is the art auction that I
Yeah.
was thinking about doing, but I don't think I could realistically afford anything there, so I might not do it.
It might just be cool to see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Dope. Jinx.
I don't think I'm gonna afford anything. I would just like to take a look. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, as long as you got to dress up.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be wearing. I'm gonna be wearing a Chonko, a Big Nasty, or hopefully a FOMOsquad T-shirt. That I plan that to be my apparel.
Walk in with a FOMOsquad
T-shirt.
A FOMOsquad T-shirt, sweatpants, 2 White Claws, and say, "Can I bring these in here?"
Just put them in the.
Got White Claw tattoos too.
Now I saw K Munins asking if we're going to be doing videos at the con.
Oh,
plan is to.
Yeah.
We'll see what the connection is. I don't know if it'll be live, but
yeah, we're gonna figure something out. I think it would be awesome especially if I don't have anything, but if I'm sure we can figure it out, a way to do the Sunday show from the hotel.
Yeah,
I have an iPad that we can do it from.
Yeah, so that'd be awesome. Like I think that would be a live thing.
I have to earn that press pass somehow, baby.
That's right.
Just let us in for free.
Maybe your guests can be live from there too.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking about you two. I was talking about a FOMOsquad hosted.
Well, we can
early in the morning.
We'll just take the iPad on the COD floor and force people to talk to us.
So,
I love
what's
it.
your most expensive comic? Okay,
Yeah, what'd you get? Don't run away. Answer my questions.
Hey, talk to me.
I'm liking this idea a lot, actually.
Johnny, I'm not cosplaying as Hulk, even though you did see my body.
Now, dope. I almost bought this. You may have seen it, those blow up like air suits of the Hulk and stuff. I almost bought one just to bring
that's
with
funny.
me.
That's really funny.
Yeah, like the sumo suits.
Yeah.
Well, does anybody have anything coming up this week?
My big blowout was yesterday. That was
thank you. I tell people about that because it's
so
awesome.
That was kind of a long time in the making. I filmed that so long ago, and then I sent that to Hagen, and it took me a while to edit it because I didn't really know exactly what I was going for. It's art, kind of through the whole process of doing a drawing. And then I was just very anxiety ridden about, releasing something like that of me working on an artwork, but I finally got it out with no help from the computer. So I went up yesterday. If you guys want to see a drawing from start to finish, pencils, inks, a little bit of watercolor, it's about an hour long. Something I've been wanting to do since I started the channel is kind of like a project type video. Just showing off the whole process, and it was fun. I love doing that stuff, but it was a lot of anxiety filming it and figuring out how I want to release it. Are people going to watch it? I'm like, oh my god, type of thing. So
my YouTube account sucks. Did you release a video about like the making of this drawing that you?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So hold on a second. I'll bring this down.
I actually think I tagged you in it.
It's this one for anybody that doesn't know. This was sent to me. How long ago was it, Eric? It wasn't that long ago.
It was a little after your birthday because it was supposed to be a late birthday gift for you.
Oh, maybe it was longer than I thought. Time just flies when I'm with you, buddy. But yeah, just like a great piece of artwork. So go ahead and go check that video out. I didn't see that come out. I'm so sorry. I will be going to watch that.
What's today, Tuesday? It was late last night. So
I've noticed that my YouTube app doesn't like tell me when a new video gets launched anymore like it used to. It will pop things up that are recent, like, hey, do you want to go watch this? But like
I think unless you really hit that bell, which a lot of people don't do, if you don't hit that bell, it gets lost in the shuffle.
But
and a lot of times it depends on how many people you subscribe to too.
Yeah, that could. I mean, I know that my account is like I'm subscribed a lot. But I'm saying I did ring the bell for you guys, and it used to tell me that, hey, a new video popped up, and it doesn't do that anymore. Maybe I just need to go back and double check that.
Yeah, that was yesterday, and then I got a live show coming up this Sunday, actually, I
Oh,
believe.
cool.
I got to check in with my guests to see if they're still good. Uncanny Derek,
Oh, awesome.
Ryan Colossal Collector, and I think Matt from Matt Likes Comics is going to be on. I'm doing Friends of the North theme.
Yeah, that's a solid group of Canadians, man.
Yeah, so hopefully, I think Matt was the only one that he said he thinks he can make it work, but I want to double check, make sure people's, because I set it up so long ago, which is very unusual for me, because I didn't do a live show last month because of my wife's birthday. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get back on the horse. Let's do a live stream, and I already got my game set up for the show. So should be fun.
Okay, see, it's not just me. K Munin says he's got the bell clicked for all of us and doesn't get a notification either.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't pop up new videos anymore. It just pops up recent ones and kind of random from my subscription list.
I get to see like veterinarian videos for some reason. I'm like, why is this popping up? I don't care about them doing stuff with, horses.
My YouTube recommends my own damn shows. You might want to watch this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Mine does too. I'm like, no, that's
how you get those watch hours, huh?
Yeah.
So Dope, you just pop stuff up when the mood hits you, but
dude, I read every week, and if something's really bad or really good, I'll do a review on it. If it's lukewarm, I don't waste my time.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing with your format, Dope. All of a sudden you're doing like a good and the bad, or you're doing verses. I'd like.
Yeah, I do verses, and then I do all them little clips y'all like. So I do a lot of that.
So JX says
that's my guy.
JX says we need to use AI booby covers for our thumbnails to feed the algorithm. I'll do you one better, JX. I'm going to screen cap shirtless Dope, and that's going to be in every thumbnail.
There we go. Next to the White Claw.
We're going to hide a shirtless Dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna use like Photoshop to give you like a White Claw tattoo, like or like a tribal pattern or something.
Just
like that.
Make sure it's Black Cherry. That's his favorite.
And if you can't find me at the Comic-Con, you can see a shirtless Dope at the hot tub at the Westin, because I plan on being there the whole day. If you want me to autograph your White Claw can, come on over there. I'm gonna be autographing White Claw cans at the hot tub.
Oh my God. We're all gonna have to do that now, aren't we?
Autographs $100. Autographs on a White Claw can $2.
I'll be at the hot tub.
Yeah. Go to CGC with that.
Old man's legs get achy. I'll be over there.
Friday, I'm on 3 shows.
Oh crap! I forgot about that one.
I'm on one with you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday at 5 Eastern, I'm on with MJ Comics in England, and then at 7 I'll probably be on with Alan and in Canada, and then also it's like international night, and then Ryan Colossus Collector at 9 with Eric and Hagen and some other people that are
I think he's maxed out with how many people he can have on his stream.
I think he did. Yeah. So and then Sunday next week we're gonna have Renegade Rants on, which I'm excited about because I want to talk. I told him I want to talk about Ghost Rider movies and see how angry that makes him. But they just announced a new Punisher series, which I know he was like really waiting for. And who's writing that?
Benjamin Percy.
That's what I thought. So I mean,
and Ghost Rider. They just announced Ghost Rider is going to be in the new Avengers movie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they did. That's right.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Doomsday?
Yep.
Who do we know who's playing him? Is it the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Let me see.
Is it Nicolas Cage?
No,
because he's Spider-Man Noir now.
Yeah.
I
saw something about that, but I don't know if they announced who was going to be him yet. I've been seeing a lot of Wesley Snipes popping up too lately for some reason. So I don't know if they're trying to gear towards that Midnight Suns thing or what.
There were always rumors, like that book keeps popping up.
Yeah.
Like people like, it's coming. They're gonna do it. And there's been nothing. No,
It just
no
says,
movie.
I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it just says that Jeff Snyder has revealed that he's going to be in the new Doomsday Avengers movie.
Very cool. It's just
But it
like,
does say Ryan Gosling down here.
yeah, you know what? I saw his name attached, but I thought that was just like fan casting or something. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I saw that.
I have no idea. RDJ's playing Doctor Doom. Fucking anything could happen.
They have named so many people that are going to be in this thing. I just feel like it's going to be.
Yeah, 5 seconds of each person.
Yeah.
They're going to show up for a second, like just, and then they're gone. So I don't know. All right. Let's. I think we're ready to wrap it up. Everybody in the chat. There are still like 20 people here. So
You guys are awesome.
My
We're just
God.
rambling. At this
We're just
point.
rambling about Midnight Suns and
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, and you guys are still here. So thank you so much. A lot of people in the chat tonight. We appreciate you so much. And yeah, if you're going to Heroes Con, come find us. We will sign your White Claw.
Yeah.
Raspberry.
Absolutely.
Make sure the can's dry.
I've got the lime. That's my second one. All right.
Okay.
Have a good night,
Sign out.
everyone.